All right, go ahead.
Hi, how you doing today, Doug?
I'm fine.
Good, good, good. You sound so enthused.
I'm in a good mood. I
Yeah.
just we have a lot of things to talk about. I just don't know how to start this week's episode. Normally, there's something funny I can like a funny story or something. I got nothing.
Not, just nothing right there at the front.
No, like give me something. Go.
All I got is all that's been on my mind is the school that canceled their fucking gifted program. That's it. That's all I got. It's the way my brain works.
That's in Boston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Right.
So for those of you out there listening that haven't heard of it, Anthony, please tell me more details.
So there's a school in Boston that decided that their gifted program for smart kids wasn't black enough. So instead of addressing that, they're just going to get rid of the gifted program.
So I'm going to fact check you. I don't believe you.
All right. That's
Did they actually get rid of?
Believe me?
Did they actually get rid of it because it wasn't diverse enough, or
Yes.
did they get rid of it for other reasons?
No, it wasn't diverse enough. Too many Asians and white people. Not enough black people.
Is it a high school or a college or what?
I don't know if it's a high school or a grade school or junior high. It's not a college.
What am I supposed to look up? Boston advanced classes.
Boston. There you
go. Okay. See, this is you're the problem.
All right. I agree. What'd I do?
Okay. This is from Snopes.com.
Good.
Are Boston public schools suspending advanced classes because of too many white and Asian students?
Mm-hmm.
Mostly false.
That means absolutely true.
Okay. No, mostly false.
Uh-huh.
What is true? In 2021, testing for enrollment into the advanced work classes was suspended for 1 year because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
School administrators also expressed concerns over racial inequities in the program, including the enrollment of majority white and Asian students.
Mm-hmm.
What's false? However, the program itself was not suspended. Classes for currently enrolled students were continuing. The superintendent clarified that testing was suspended not because of racial inequities, but because the pandemic made it impossible to administer the test. So you're spreading hate and lies and filth and viral.
But that's not true. Snopes is the worst. God, Snopes tells lies all the time.
Hold on. I'll check that.
All right. Check it on Snopes to see if Snopes
that's where I'm checking
lies.
it. I don't believe you.
Okay. That's probably a good idea.
That's all I got.
Oh. So the way that they put it out there was the kids that are already enrolled will continue, but they're not enrolling any new kids. And they're
because of the pandemic.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Because of the pandemic. Then if it's because of the pandemic, then why is anybody even talking about the race of anybody? Like how did that even enter the conversation?
I just read it. I've already left the page, but I just read it to you. They said, look, we understand we're closing this shit down. We're stopping this shit because of the virus that is killing 0.05% of the population.
Uh-huh.
Side note, we have a lot of whites and Asians in these classes.
Uh-huh.
That's
that was it. That was your argument. So do you believe that they can't do any sort of testing to see if you can get into an advanced class because of COVID?
Yes.
Why?
Because COVID transfers through
textbooks, advanced class textbooks.
Calculus.
Fuck. If only. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you really you don't regard Snopes as a reliable source.
Oh fuck no. If Snopes says something is partly false, that means that it's true, and they're trying to find a way to sneak in the fact that it could, like, they're trying to cause what's the word, like, doubt that it's true, but it's true. That's Snopes is like 3 people that work for the Democratic Party. That's how it works. It's
So if Snopes says it's true, then it's true. If they say it's mostly false, it's true. And if they say it's false, there's a chance that it might be true.
Yes. So if you read the headline and the headline is anything that is disparaging of Democrats or left-leaning thinking, Snopes is going to say it's not true, and it's probably true.
So I'm trying to think of the last time that I went to Snopes, and it had to do with, I think it was AOC saying that she was under attack at the Capitol. And then everybody was making fun of her by saying she wasn't even in the Capitol.
Right.
And then, yeah, I think Snopes was trying to steer it in a direction that she was in almost extreme danger.
Right. Yeah. She was almost murdered.
Mostly false.
If you just look through like what Snopes says is true and false, it's like, yeah, you're just driving at an agenda. That's it. You're not telling the truth or anything. You're just driving at an agenda, which is fine. Everybody's got to have an agenda, whatever. I don't care. But like, they're painting themselves as fact checkers, There's no facts involved.
Why don't we have an agenda? That's what this show's been missing for 4 fucking years is we have no agenda.
Yes, we definitely haven't. Have you not been paying attention? As you said, I want to quit my job. That's our agenda. I just let you push that narrative.
Okay, so the first 3 years of this show when we made zero money, I never had any thought of not working anymore and talking into a microphone.
Sure.
Now I make almost $300 a month doing this.
And that's all you think about.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
Right.
All right. So you know what we haven't played in a while? Name that race.
For some reason, I knew you were going to say that. All right.
Are you ready?
I am ready. I think I got this.
13 dead in California crash. Some ejected from SUV carrying 25 people.
Hold on. SUV, 25 people. I'm going to guess Mexican.
I was going to say, I don't know. There's no pictures of them because they're all dead.
I was waiting for my ding, 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 ding.
I don't know. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. The SUV driver was a 28-year-old man from Mexicali, Mexico.
Mexicali? Is that real? What the fuck is a Mexicali?
What the fuck? What am I hearing?
What? You got a buzz? You got a buzzing in your ear or something?
I don't know what the fuck I'm hearing. It sounds like the cops are here or something.
They're busting down your door.
I've been swatted. Yeah, it kind of threw me off my fucking game, man. Okay, anyway, so Ford Expedition SUV entered the intersection with the big rig, and subsequently the big rig, which was hauling 2 trailers, collided with the left side of the SUV, which was carrying 25 people.
How the fuck do you fit 25 people in an SUV? Wow.
California Highway Patrol Chief Omar Watson told ABC News that it's unfathomable that 25 people were inside this one car. There was major intrusive damage. It wasn't clear why there weren't any back seats. It's because they needed to fit 25 people in there.
They took the, that makes sense. They took the seats out and used the people as seats. You're going to be a seat and you're going to be a seat.
Okay. What it indicates is that there's not enough safety belts for the passengers.
So do you think the people that are manufacturing cars are going to read this and be like, I guess we got to put 25 seatbelts in our cars now?
Okay, it says the only person in the big rig was the driver, a 69-year-old man from California. Have you ever been in a major collision?
No.
Okay. So if somebody gets hurt, even if it wasn't your fault, you carry that with you. Like, had I not been there, this person wouldn't have been hurt.
Right. Yeah, I can see that.
Imagine being the semi driver and you hit one car and 25 Mexicans pop out.
25.
I mean, okay, so 25 people in one car, they're packed in there.
Uh-huh.
And when you hit it, they all pop out like
like one of those cans with the snake spring in it. I can't help but think like anytime you pack 25 people into a car, the first thing I think is clown. Like it's a clown car, but like they all jumped out with fucking wigs on.
Can you imagine how bad it fucking stunk in there? So I think it said 10 of the 25 died, I think. I don't know.
Oh my God.
But that when you die, you relieve yourself of all bodily fluids and excrement.
Oh God. So
do you think the 10 people were the 10 people on the outside of the Mexican pack or the inside? Like the
airbags.
The tortillas or the fillings?
The tortillas are the ones that died. They sacrificed themselves for the filling. Oh God. So even like let's just say there's a car crash and between a semi and an SUV and 15 people survived. Doesn't that just that by itself seems crazy, doesn't it?
16 if you count the semi driver.
16 people survived in a 2-car accident. Good. Oh, Jesus.
No, now it's okay. At least 13 people have died.
Oh,
not nearly as impressive.
No, not at all.
That fucking expedition don't hold up for shit, does it? 1 car crash and 13 people died. That's going to hurt that safety rating.
It's got to hurt their rating, man. Oh God.
Many passengers were ejected onto the road, the highway patrol said, adding that there were not enough seatbelts for 25 people. They're really hammering this seatbelt thing in, aren't they?
Yeah, really. Do you think they just like they got hit, fucking flew out of the car, scraped across the pavement, and as they were rolling, they caught their legs and just started running?
Right to the nearest border, wherever they're at.
Right. I'm fucking running, not even stopping, man.
I think it would have been great if that semi would have been hauling ice.
Yeah. This is great. So that was kind of an unfair game because I was sitting at break today, eating my food, and the guy in front of me, I heard him. It's the worst. I heard him laugh. And then I'm like, oh God, please don't come over. And please don't. He came around the corner. Did you see this? A semi, 25 Mexicans. I bet they didn't have health insurance. I'm like, oh boy. So I knew about that story in passing. just from that.
I'm not going to play these games with you anymore if you're going to fucking cheat.
I didn't mean to cheat. He said,
okay, is his response any different than our response just was?
I don't know. We didn't say anything about insurance. He said, who's going to pay their medical bills? I don't know. I mean, I don't care. His response was, he said something about insurance, and then he said, do you think the driver had a driver's license and smuggling Mexicans? And he's very Republican.
You should just get visibly upset when he talks to you like that and say, just think of the kids, man, and then walk away.
I was in a trap situation. I was sitting down eating, and he came around and trapped me in. Think of the kids. Just think of the kids.
You ever wonder what it would be like to be pregnant?
Nope.
Okay, so you put this product on here that you wanted to talk about.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I am over 21. Okay.
I am over 21.
So could you please explain to me what this is and why? I know why I would buy one, but I want you to explain what it is and explain why somebody would buy one.
So I can't explain to you why somebody would buy one, but what this is a baby, a silicone baby that is the anatomical size and weight of a real child, whatever, so that you can if you're a man, you can experience the joy of giving birth out of your butthole, because it's I'm assuming it's roughly the same, right?
So this got me. I did some investigation.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's mpreg for male pregnancy.
Uh-huh.
So this thing that you have here, it's called the butt baby.
Uh-huh.
Right. Okay. So it says measuring over 1 foot long and over 1 foot around and weighing in at nearly 5 pounds. The butt baby big brother is more than 3 times as massive as his little bro, the original butt baby. Okay. This is the grossest sentence that I have ever fucking heard.
All right.
The butt baby big brother promises to leave even the most talented mangina spectacularly wrecked, just like you did your mama. Who does the marketing for this piece of shit?
Just like you did to your mom when she pooped you out. It's hilarious to me that they are like the miracle of childbirth. A woman gives birth to a baby. Let's compare that to taking a shit and pushing out a fucking piece of silicone. So amazing. I love it.
Okay, so these pictures on here,
Like
it shows him holding this thing. It's
it's huge.
It's longer than a football. And about as big around as what? Like a baby?
It looks like it looks like if you took a football and deflated it a little bit and pushed it in, so it's like longer than a football, but not quite as wide, you know?
Okay, so if somebody wants to do this, they've got to take that baby and shove it up their ass. And then
walk
poop it
around
out.
for 9 months. You walk around for 9 months with this baby up your butt.
Okay, so I ended up, I may have visited more than one website regarding this shit. So I only screenshotted, there was like a frequently asked questions for male pregnancy.
Of course there was.
So the question is, how do you know which guy from a couple gets mpreg and which one does the impregnating? Okay.
Awesome.
I want you to keep up with this.
Uh-huh.
I may need a diagram later on.
Oh my God.
Though mpreg may vary, there's a something called the omega verse, which explains the law of who impregs who. Basically, men can be alphas, betas, or omegas. Omegas can be impregnated by alphas and sometimes betas. Women are part of the omega verse, and female alphas have penises. Also, it's kind of more like dog sex or wolf sex with nodding and stuff.
What? The first part made zero sense, but then you add in the also it's kind of like dog sex. So it makes what?
With nodding and stuff.
Okay, wait. How do we decide which one of you gets pregnant? You know, like dog sex and nodding. What the fuck are we talking about?
It's almost like they haven't thought their fetish through completely.
Oh my God. How do those things tie together? I don't understand. It's like kind of like dog sex.
So there are reviews for the big butt baby or whatever the fuck it's called.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to describe, like if you read a review from somebody and you think you can smell them, like, you know what they smell like, you know what they live like, all by this one sentence. Okay. I finally gave birth to my 2 superior black twin babe boys. It felt so good that I want my master impregnate me again with his thick black seed with even more black babes. Awesome. I bet this guy wears his hair in cornrows.
I would be willing to bet this guy is buttoned down, suit and tie, fucking yes, like impeccably dressed. Nobody knows anything, and he goes home and shits out babies, black ones.
Here's another one. Not for novices, a toy for experts. The risk of tearing is real.
Ugh.
It's the best birth simulation toy possible. I gave birth to him in 3 different positions.
What the fuck? What's lithotomy? What does that mean?
Oh, probably missionary.
Right.
I don't know.
I gave birth to him in missionary position.
And it was always a challenge. Next time, I'll try having a breech birth.
Well,
That means sideways,
that means
right?
sideways, right? Jesus Christ.
I recommend using this toy with at least one partner to assist, especially supporting and lubing. Is it, you know that they, okay. Do you know what I mean? Like when you know what they smell like? Like,
Yes. Yeah. I can smell the trailer from here. I don't know. This is so gross.
there's nothing as exciting as having this baby stretching out my tight hole. Ugh.
Do you think that they just wrote these reviews themselves and put them, because these are like prominent on their website? Or do you think that these are actual reviews? Do you think that there's, okay, I see 4 of them right in front of me. Do you think that there's 4 or 5 people that shove this thing up their ass?
Yes.
Out of all the people, there's at least 5 that shove this thing up their ass.
There is the website is Weapons of Ass Destruction.
Right. But to me, this screams like 2 dumb podcasters started a website because they thought it was funny. There's no way this is like a real product that people use to shove up their ass, right? I mean,
Yeah, I told you I went to multiple websites. This is a community. I am now a member.
do you think that the like helper guy dresses up in scrubs and like
what are them people called that help people give birth?
Midwives?
Yeah. Are there midwives for butt babies?
They're called mid husbands.
So like a real midwife has to go through like training and shit.
Yeah.
And mid husbands just need to like, okay, you got to take the plastic wrap off the lube.
They need to read the directions on the lube. That's their training. Wow. So, what do we think about having them sponsor us? Because I kind of want a butt baby on the shelf behind me or whatever.
Oh, I do not want a butt baby on my shelf.
Why?
Did you look at it?
Yes, it's disgusting looking. It looks like a fetus, like a fucking aborted fetus. I can't even imagine the conversation that I would have if, you know, my kids walk out and they see a fucking aborted fetus laying on the shelf behind me.
So I'm
How do I
looking.
explain that?
I'm looking through their collections of butt plugs.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of these that I would put on the shelf behind me.
Oh
Like
my God.
The hole driller.
No, I saw the screw. God. So this is weaponsofassdestruction.com. The doorknob.
Okay, here's what you do. I'm not going to reach out to them.
Mm-hmm.
But if any of our listeners want to do it on our behalf, you will get 10% of whatever toy we have on our shelf. I'll cut it on the bandsaw and send it to you.
Oh God. Oh my God. Did you look under accessories?
No.
I've got a flow control nozzle shower system. Palm grip trigger nozzle. I don't know what these are for. These look like industrial tools.
I assume this is for giving yourself an enema.
What?
Yeah, this nozzle has revolutionized my douching experience.
I think that's like our tagline. This nozzle has revolutionized my douching experience.
In its rest state, the palm grip trigger is closed until you squeeze it, so no water sprays out until you want it to. With little practice, you can douche fully and quickly with this shower hose without getting wet.
Oh, God, that's so gross. I am so.
Is there an like? So I thought that you weren't supposed to douche.
Yeah,
like I thought
like
if
your vagina has like bacteria that's good for you or whatever. That's what I always heard. I don't know. You start spraying shit up there to kill everything, like bad shit grows. I don't know. I don't have a vagina, so I don't. I don't know. But I heard douching is bad for you.
Okay, so what about hooking up a pressure washer to your vagina? What do they say about that?
I don't know why it says douching. Aren't these things for like gay people? Like this is weapons of ass destruction. So when you
maybe you can douche your ass. Maybe that's what it is.
That's what I was asking. So when you spray water up your ass, is that douching? I thought douching was specifically a vaginal thing.
Yeah, and you thought women didn't have dicks too before we started this show.
Right? I did.
What
Silly
is
me.
douching? Okay, so there's vaginal. A douche is a device used to introduce a stream of water into the body for medical or hygienic reasons. So
anal douching, I guess, would be.
I never knew that.
I didn't either. Wouldn't it suck to be gay because like every time you want to have sex with somebody, they gotta wash, they gotta like douche. I mean, that just sucks. If you don't want to get shit on your cock, you gotta fucking wash the asshole first. God, what a pain in the ass.
What I thought was, okay, I've never thought anything other about being gay than like probably not for me.
Okay.
But I've never thought like that deep into it. Like they have to wash their ass every time. Like, hey, you want to go fuck around? Hold on, I got to stick this hose up my butt. I'm still dirty.
I'm still dirty from work.
Do you ever take your hand? Do you ever smell your funk after working in a shop all day?
No, that's disgusting. Why would I do that?
No reason. Moving on.
You mean like just rub your fingers up under your nuts and then smell it?
No, moving on.
Fair enough.
Why do you keep bringing this shit up, you homo?
Awesome.
But baby, check. Don't want to talk about that anymore.
The pictures on this butt baby, it makes me think that those would look really, really cool on a shirt. I think some of these pictures would look really cool on a shirt, but I don't know what like caption or what would be the one of the guy holding the butt baby. That's like a perfect shirt.
I've already got the shirt idea.
All right.
Butt baby bonanza.
All right. Perfect. I wonder if these are copyrighted or if we get in trouble.
I would be more than happy to go to court.
Yep.
Being sued by butt baby and big butt baby.
Big butt baby. Oh, shit.
All right. Moving on. What's this? Racist intent.
Oh, boy. It's all about racism. Always about racism.
Okay. So I put this on the board. The headline is Elite Southern Australian Private School Issues Apology After Laughing Students Were Filmed Lynching Black Doll.
Why? Why does the school have to apologize? They didn't do anything.
South Australian Private School has promised to act on calls for greater cultural awareness training after a video was circulated showing students lynching a black baby doll. Okay. There's a quote, not having racist intent does not mean that it's not racist. That's what I took out of this article.
Not having racist intent does not mean that it's not racist. Doesn't that contradict itself? I mean, doesn't like if I say I love black people, I didn't have racist intent when I said that. Like, so it's racist? I don't. That doesn't make any sense. Who decides then?
No. What they're saying is, if you, let's say that I punch a black man.
Yep.
Even though I punched him, and when I punched him, I didn't punch him because he was black.
Yeah.
They're saying that just because my intent wasn't racist, the act was.
That doesn't even make any sense. Does that? I mean, how can an act be racist?
What do you mean? How could, if you burn a cross in somebody's yard because they're black, that's a racist act?
Okay, there was something racist behind it. I get it. I get that. But how can doing something for reasons other than racism be a racist act? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, that's why I flagged the fucking article and put that as the. You're already pissing me off before we got to call our fucking patrons.
You might as well call them now. So, in this fantasy land, who decides? Who gets to decide what's racist? Like, so if I just the closest, hey, black guy, is this racist? Like, is that how it works? You just.
If there should be a committee. You're right.
All right. But that wouldn't
okay. So just like the thing with the George Floyd guy.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. That is 100% been attributed to a racially motivated crime.
Right.
When in fact, we don't know that race even played a part in the guy's death.
Right.
Or that a crime was committed. We don't know that yet. Other than he had counterfeit money. That's the only crime that we know of.
And yeah.
Right. And illegal drug use. But other than that.
And apparently he punched a lady when she was pregnant or something. And he tried to hurt that cop's knee with his neck or something. I don't remember. Something.
We should so they're going to do that trial live.
Mm-hmm.
Not live, but they're going to broadcast it.
Oh, okay.
We should live stream the trial in its entirety. Like, just take off work for however long it lasts, and as long as they're going, we're going. And everybody can get their updates from us.
Right. That's not a bad idea. How long did the O.J. Simpson trial go for? Like 37 years? I remember every day my dad would get off work and watch the fucking O.J. Simpson trial like it was a fucking soap opera. It seemed to me like it lasted a full season of TV.
Do you think George Floyd's lawyer is going to make rhymes like Johnny Cochran did?
I hope so. If the knee doesn't fit, you must have quit.
If the knee hits the bone, burn down an AutoZone.
Oh shit! Are they gonna televise the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So,
How else are you supposed to get everybody amped up to fucking riot if you don't
right.
broadcast this shit?
God, so what we should make a prediction on what like businesses that have nothing to do with any of this are going to get burned down when they find him not guilty. Like, cause I mean, they burned down an AutoZone. So what's next? You know, like a Chili's?
No. What's the first store to get looted?
The first big store to get looted was like a Target, right? So what? I mean,
No. After this.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a sporting goods apparel store.
You think so?
Yes. Because, racism.
I think it's going to be a health food store.
You think they're going to go into Whole Foods and start throwing kale everywhere?
Yes.
Fuck this kale.
No, it's going to be a locally owned health food store.
A black-owned soul food store.
Right. I hope they burn down like a fucking Olive Garden or something. That would be awesome.
Why an Olive Garden?
I don't know, because Olive Garden sucks.
As compared to what? I mean, like...
Wait. So when I say something sucks, your first instinct is to compare it to something else? Like, I just don't... Olive Garden sucks. I don't know. I mean... I don't like pasta that much, so...
Oh, I'm not pro Olive Garden here. I'm not in the Olive Garden camp. It just struck me as odd that you said Olive Garden sucks. I thought, like, I know when you go out to eat on a special occasion, you go to like Applebee's and shit. So I figured that Olive Garden was right in your wheelhouse.
I mean, you're making a joke, but like, I never understood going like, it's a special occasion. Let's go to like a place where a steak costs $300 to really celebrate. That's dumb. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you go somewhere you just get some food? I never understood it.
Okay. So you've never went anywhere where a steak was $300.
Fuck no, and I wouldn't. It's stupid.
Right. And I don't even know that such a place exists.
No, probably not. But I was exaggerating for effect a little bit.
Okay. So there is a huge jump between, hey, do you want to go to that place that's kind of expensive but has really good food to celebrate whatever this momentous occasion is? Or do you want to go to fucking Applebee's and get the sample appetizers? Like Applebee's sucks ass.
Yeah, I don't like Applebee's. It's not very good. But
okay.
but I mean, like, I like that kind of place, just a regular fucking burger or chicken, whatever, just whatever. But I don't understand spending like a premium price to celebrate just because like they can charge more for the. I just don't understand.
No,
it doesn't make sense to me.
It's okay to do that if the food is good. Like when I lived in North Carolina, there was a sushi place we used to go to. It was really expensive, but it was fucking phenomenal. It was worth it.
Yeah. So there's a couple places like that. There's a Japanese restaurant up the street it's really, really good. We don't eat there very often because it's kind of expensive. Same thing, I suppose. But
what the fuck?
But it's not like excessively expensive. If we wanted to eat there all the time, I could afford it. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you go to a restaurant that's like very, very expensive to where on a normal occasion you couldn't afford this? You
know what's important?
What? Lynching black people?
I don't think either one of us have ever actually been to a really fancy, expensive restaurant.
No. that's the best part.
We're talking about these fancy restaurants and fine dining, and we're only talking about chain restaurants.
Right. Do I look like a fine dining guy? Look at me.
I don't like going anywhere where the majority of the people have their napkins in their lap.
No, God. Me neither. Remember when we went to that the Brazilian steakhouse or whatever? That seemed too fancy for me. But then I realized that there's a bunch of fat people here stuffing their face with meat. It's not fancy. It's just, fancy and expensive don't always go hand in hand.
But so Brazilian steakhouses are the best place to eat, and they are notoriously expensive and delicious.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking meat. They just bunch of different kinds of meat. How can you not be delicious? You don't even have to have sides if you don't want. You can literally just fill up on meat. I'll take a side of meat.
Meat casserole. All right, I'm done talking about Applebee's.
How do we get? How do we get there?
You're talking about lynching.
How the fuck does that work?
All this talking about lynching is making me hungry.
Oh shit!
Not having racist intent. Check.
Applebee's. Check.
That was our ad read for Applebee's.
Right.
Okay, Anthony added this card. Grand Theft Auto. Illinois lawmaker seeks ban of fucking stupid page.
It's all like sideways.
Ban theft auto. They want to ban Grand Theft Auto.
Can you tell me? Go ahead. Sorry.
It's like we're doing two different shows.
I know.
You're just over there talking to yourself.
They want to ban Grand Theft Auto, the fucking video game, because carjackings went up in Chicago. Because Chicago and Illinois are basically there is no Illinois outside of Chicago. But can you tell me when the last Grand Theft Auto game came out?
I think it was like 7 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know exactly that, but I thought it was around 5, 6, 7 years ago. So they want to ban a game that came out 7 years ago because carjackings went up. This reminds me of like
everything is satire, all over
everything. So when we were growing up, it was music. You know, they wanted to blame all the crime on music, rap music. But that was the Republicans. Now the Democrats are blaming video games for carjack, like 7-year-old video games that nobody plays anymore. I mean, it doesn't even make any sense.
I got to try to figure out a way to blame Pong for my pregnant fetish.
There's got to be a way to blame Frogger for something. Frogger is turning the frogs gay. I don't even like this story is stupid. I didn't even read the fucking story. It was just like they want to ban Grand Theft Auto, which is fucking an old game, Because do you think that there's anywhere that they're like playing Grand Theft Auto and they're like, hey, let's go steal a car for real?
Yes.
And beat up some hookers. Really?
Yes.
Who is doing that?
No, you said, do you think anybody's ever done that? And yes, I think in the history of ever, Grand Theft Auto's been out for 20 years or whatever, that somebody got inspiration from that game. At least one person. I have to believe that.
No, I can't believe that.
Oh, fuck. Do you think anybody's ever killed themselves because of the music they were listening to?
No.
Oh, you're so stupid. There's no way you're that ignorant.
You think so? Okay. Do you think that music caused them to kill themselves? I agree with you that music can affect your mood, but saying that Ozzy Osbourne made you kill yourself is the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
That's not what I said. I'm trying to think of how I can properly answer the question. I think that somebody has been on the verge of suicide and played a song that pushed them over the edge. Yes, I would have to agree with that.
Yeah, that's totally different than what we're talking about. Like,
no, because had they not listened to the song, they wouldn't have killed themselves in that moment. But because they listened to that song at that particular time, it pushed them over the edge. So in fact, music murdered them.
Ozzy Osbourne himself reached out and murdered them.
I'm not saying that there should be any impact to that, because the same thing could be said about I was having a really bad day and I went out and checked my mail and the mail hadn't showed up yet. I was expecting a check and it pissed me off and I went on a shooting rampage. That doesn't mean that the mail was the cause. I was already mentally fucking not stable.
Right. So the music's not the cause. So why equate the two?
The music is the cause.
So then not getting the check is the cause.
Yes, that's the straw that broke the camel's back.
The straw breaking the camel's back isn't the cause.
It's still the straw.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay.
You can't argue with it.
Still the straw. Right. The song is the straw.
If that straw wasn't there, then the camel's back wouldn't be broke, bitch.
Awesome. Do you think that if you play an Ozzy Osbourne record backwards, it's like satanic or whatever, or do you think that that's just all a bunch of...
No, I know that to be true. I did a report on it when I was in high school.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What did it say to you?
I would have to refer to the article that I read that put the messages in my head before I listened to it backwards to let you know what it said. But I don't believe for a second. I'm trying to remember what they call that.
Subliminal messages?
No. There's a specific name for it, like backwards masking, I think.
Oh, okay.
But it's like phonetically, it kind of lines up with words, but you don't necessarily can make it out.
Yeah.
And then when somebody says, see, here's what they say, it's like, oh, yeah, I mean, I
now
guess.
I hear it.
Except for Missy Elliott. She's pretty clear when you play hers backwards.
Really? I don't know that one.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know a Missy Elliott song. What does she sing?
You're not going to get me to sing, motherfucker.
I want you to sing it backwards. I heard if you listen to WAP backwards, it's like church music.
What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Grand Theft Auto. Check. Are we done? Hold on. Let me check the time. Oh, fuck.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. What else we got? Cock ring, gay, reparations, Dr. Seuss. I don't even care about the Dr. Seuss thing. Like, I've read so much about it since it happened, and I don't even want to fucking talk about it.
Really? That's weird. Like, why we have a podcast and you're like, I don't even want to talk about it. I've read so much about it. That seems kind of silly.
Well, I could take your approach.
All right.
I haven't read this yet. Let's see what it says.
Yep. Wouldn't that be better than I don't want to talk about it?
All right. Fuck. Let's see if we can.
I don't even care about Dr. Seuss either.
All right, then I'm
the whole
closing
thing
the
is
article.
fucking stupid.
You know what? I am going to talk about it because there's something that it just dawned on me that. Fuck. Okay, I need help from somebody.
All right.
The way we do our. I have found the issue with why our show is so disorganized.
Finally.
Okay. So we use a service called Trello,
Yes.
and you can grab an article, give it a headline,
Mhm.
paste a link into the card,
Mhm.
and then, so like in this one, the card is just labeled Dr. Seuss.
Yes.
You click the link and it takes you to the article.
Yes.
The problem is I read this article
Mhm.
and there was something in there that I wanted to make reference to when we talked about it.
Mhm.
And every week for the last 52, 108, 216 weeks,
Uh-huh.
it's the same thing. I'll know it when we start talking about it. And then as soon as we start talking about it, I can't find it for shit. So I need something else to where like I can highlight something on my phone and then it saves it for the show so I can find it when I need it. Like you always copy and paste quotes into the card,
Yep.
but then you never reference the quotes.
Sometimes. I mean, I have once or twice. So what I found interesting about the Dr. Seuss thing, there is a specific passage in one of the Dr. Seuss books that says something to the effect of the different characters have different stars on their stomachs, and then at the end of the story they realize that it doesn't matter if you have stars on your stomachs or not stars on your stomachs. We're all one, we're all together. Everybody should not worry about who has stars and who doesn't have stars. And the complaint against that, why they want that banned, is because it promotes an attitude of color blindness. It promotes an attitude of not seeing race, and they don't like that. They want you to fixate on race. And I'm not even making that up. That's part of their argument is
Right. Okay. So you can't keep up with this shit though, because
no.
10 years ago, if somebody was trying to explain to you that they're not racist, they would say, I am colorblind.
Yeah.
I don't look at somebody and see color. I look at them and see a man or a woman.
Yeah. Which in itself is a stupid thought, but it's a I don't know if the word is noble, but noble, stupid thought. Like that's how we should be. Like we should see the man before we see the color. But now we should see the color and nothing else.
Right. But so I think the argument against that is that you are disregarding their heritage or whatever,
Yes.
their culture.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. You should.
You shouldn't.
You should. You should
shouldn't.
treat individuals individually, not based on their fucking heritage.
No.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
So you're telling me that you think that when you interact with somebody, let's say you interact with a stranger at the store,
Yes.
you shouldn't take into account in your first interaction with him that there's a 16% chance that his great-great-grandmammy was a slave?
Why you gotta say mammy? That makes it sound racist. Hey,
See, you always focus on race.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying to better myself. So, yes, that's what I think. You should focus on individuals rather than their race. It seems so basic to me. Like it seems like this is what we should be striving for, but we're not. We're the bad guys if you strive for that.
Okay. He didn't find okay. In the Dr. Seuss book, and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street, an Asian person is portrayed wearing a conical hat, holding chopsticks, and eating from a bowl. That's it. That's why that book is.
That's horrible. How dare they?
Oh, that's a horrible.
Not with the chopsticks. Chinese people don't eat it from a bowl. What the fuck?
Okay. What is wrong with that?
Nothing is wrong with that to a logical, rational person.
Like,
Nothing is wrong with that.
I wonder why they haven't canceled like Mortal Kombat yet.
Because you get to kill each other. That's fun.
No, I mean, think about like Liu Kang's sound.
Oh, Jesus. Just probably 5 minutes before we started recording, there was an article. I was just scrolling through, and there was an article about Eminem is being canceled. Did you hear that? When they say somebody's being canceled, that means some jackass on Twitter said something.
That's what I was going to say. I'm tired of that phrase.
Me too. It's stupid. But I don't know any other way. I mean, that's literally, the article literally said Generation Z is trying to cancel Eminem for a song that he did in 2010.
I read that article, and it is 2 quotes that they pulled off of Twitter. That's it.
Yeah, same. That it was nothing. It was like just some guy or girl or whatever on Twitter said, Eminem said this terrible thing. Okay, that doesn't equal canceling Eminem. First of all, it's stupid to equate the two. Second of all, like the first thing I thought was the quote that they showed was a song from Eminem about I'm going to burn somebody's house down or something. It's like people that have never listened to Eminem proving that they've never listened to Eminem. Like if you think the worst thing Eminem ever said was I'm going to burn somebody's house down, you've never listened to Eminem. Until he went all fucking politically correct.
All right. I'm going to check the time.
Jeez. All right. I guess that
it's only been 6 minutes. God damn it.
Nothing like having a conversation and you're like, all right, I'm going to check the time. Way to carry the conversation, buddy.
Yeah, I don't want to carry. I want you to carry the conversation. I want to bring somebody else on the show to carry the conversation.
You want me to carry the conversation. I talk and then you say, all right, well, let's check the time. What the fuck? Such horse shit. I want you to carry the conversation.
Okay, I want you to carry the conversation better. Like, engage me.
All right, let me check the time. Engage me. If you don't want to be engaged, how am I supposed to engage you?
I do want to be. I'm asking you to engage me. Engage me, please.
I got nothing. I can't engage you.
That's what I'm saying. So it's up to me to go. Now I'm sitting here talking to you, scanning the available articles, trying to figure out where to take the conversation.
How about
I don't want to do that anymore.
How about just have a conversation instead of worrying about the time, worrying about where to take the conversation? Just have a conversation. Talk like a normal fucking human being.
Hold on. I got to check the time.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Fucking killing me.
Okay, this is good news for the blacks.
All right.
First U.S. city is promising $10 million in reparations to Black Americans. Guess what state?
I'm going to guess Illinois.
Illinois.
Are you serious? Yes, I was right.
Where is Evanston?
No idea.
Well,
I'm assuming it's a suburb of Chicago if it's in Illinois. Everything in Illinois is a suburb of Chicago.
Reparations were originally... Okay, so I read this article and it made me think differently about reparations.
Uh-huh.
I'm fluid.
You weak-willed bastard.
I think that we owe reparations.
To who?
Black people.
Which ones?
The black ones.
The blackest ones. just Wesley Snipes.
And Seal.
Seal. I forgot about him. If you can prove that you're as black as Seal, you get reparations.
Okay, when slavery ended, they were promised reparations.
Yes.
And in typical government style, they backpedaled and have never paid it.
Okay.
So they are owed reparations.
Who? Black
people.
Which ones?
The black ones. I thought we went over this.
I don't think anybody ever owned Seal or Wesley Snipes.
Okay, I want to put this in. I want you to be honest, not try to be your normal self.
All right.
Let's say that I borrow $100 from you.
Yes.
And then I tell you I'm going to pay it back next month.
Yes.
And you die.
Yes.
Do I owe that money to your family?
No.
Okay. Can I borrow $100?
What, are you going to kill me? No.
So you don't believe I owe that to your estate?
No, that's retarded.
That's not retarded. It's fucking real life. I mean, that's how it is.
No, I don't think it is. If that was how it is and if it was real life, then we wouldn't be having this conversation because everybody would just be like, yeah, that's how it is. That's real life. We owe them the money. But
that's exactly what's being said. We owe them the money. I think that's exactly what I just said.
Yeah. But you're wrong. On the opposite side, there are people arguing. So obviously it's not just the way it is. There's a conversation to be had. It's not just.
Okay, hold on. Now, what if I owe you, I borrow $100 from you, and I tell you I'll pay you back next month and I don't. 400 years later, we're both still alive and I haven't paid you back. Do I still owe you the money?
Yes.
Okay. Sold. It's over.
It is?
Yeah. We black people are still alive and our government's still alive. So we owe them the money.
So again, we're putting black people all like, it's all just Shaniqua. Like we owe Shaniqua the money. That's it. Like all black people are one. We owe all of them the money. I'm not against reparations. I'm against this idea that the color of your skin means that I owe you money. That's retarded. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. It's not right.
Okay. So if you can't decide which black people gets it, then all black people gets it.
Yeah, that's stupid.
No, that you can't sit there and not pay anybody what you owe them because you can't pick them out of a crowd. You've got to pay the entire crowd.
So, your argument sucks.
Yeah, no. I know it's bad when you don't even try to counter it. You just
yes. That's the dumbest argument. So I'm not against some form of reparations to the people who their ancestors were directly affected by slavery. I get it. We didn't pay the money that we owed. I understand that.
So the problem with that, and I would choose to err on the side of caution, is it's not like people had papers back then. So there's a lot of people that can't trace it back in their lineage, or at least prove it in through government forms and whatnot.
Okay.
They're still owed the money, whether or not they have paperwork to prove it.
I don't think that that's true.
But that's fine. We disagree on that. Whether you think it's true or not true is irrelevant. I'm saying that it's true.
Oh.
I think I don't think it was your idea. I read it in an article, and that's why I liked it when I read it in an article. I didn't like it when I thought it was your idea. Is giving them a tax break as the form of reparations.
Right.
I think that I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think that would be better. I don't know how we would roll that out or like the specifics of it, but I like that better. I mean, anytime we can stop the government from taking taxes from anybody, I'm for it. I'm good with that. I just don't know, like, how long do we say the problem with like the black community is money? Like it's like we're just saying that, like,
no. So that's not what the argument is. It's not just about money. It's about systemic racism. I think that's what they say, right?
Right. So how many systemic racisms is it for every dollar?
14
systemic racisms per dollar. How if we're talking about racism and we're talking about reparations, how are the two related? That's what I'm having trouble understanding. How will paying black people make anything better?
Okay, so let's pretend for a second that you're black.
Okay.
No, so I'm going to use the same argument with you that I've used with you in the past.
Okay.
If we play Monopoly and you are not allowed to move for 400 turns, And the whole time I've been able to play and collect property.
Mhm.
After that 400th turn, you are destined to lose. There's no way that you can win that game. There's no way you can even survive.
That's not true.
It is true.
How? How is that true? In what way is that true? Is it true because there's a time limit on the game? Is it true because like
No, you will go bankrupt, and then you will end up robbing a gas station and burning down an auto zone. You'll burn down Pennsylvania Avenue or something. If you and I sit down, have you ever even played Monopoly?
Yeah.
So you know that if I take 400 turns before you go, there's no way that you can win. You know that. You will go bankrupt.
Yeah. But Monopoly isn't real life. Like in real life, if you file for bankruptcy, your game's not over. Like you're still alive. I mean, I don't understand the connection that you're trying to make. Like, so in real life, the game's over and you're dead when you file for bankruptcy. If you don't
you're not that fucking dense. I know it. You're just trying to be argumentative.
No. I mean, I am trying to be argumentative, but I'm not. I don't think that you can just say we're going to give black people money and then their lives will just be better. How much money? Let's start with this. How much money would it take to make your life substantially better for the rest of your life? And to make, let's say you were 400 turns behind. How much money would it take to make your 400 turns behind even?
Real money or Monopoly money?
Real money. I mean, how
much real money do I get for 400 turns in Monopoly?
Listen, if we're talking about giving everybody money, let's say $10,000 to every $100,000 to every single person that's black, how does that make up for however many years?
It doesn't. It's just the first step.
Okay, then what's the second step? Next year we give them $100,000 more, so we just subsidize them for 400 more years. How does that solve any problems? I don't understand.
How does not doing anything solve any problem?
Who said not doing anything? What are you talking about? What I said let's not do anything.
Several times. Okay, so what's your alternative?
The only options are give them money or do nothing.
What's your alternative?
I don't know. What do you mean? What's my alternative? Give them money, I guess. So since I don't have all the answers, black people get money.
You don't have any answers. I came up with reparations on my own and proposed it as a way to end racism. And you said, no, that's stupid. Okay, what's your suggestion? I don't have one. So then that means do nothing.
All right. We're an hour and 2 minutes in. We better start calling.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.
So, yeah, you really have nothing, right?
Nothing for what? So you're saying we're still going to do this? So you're saying reparations, and I say, well, that's probably not a good idea. And your retort is, so you have nothing? My retort is, I don't think paying black people is a good idea.
Okay, then what is a good idea?
Not paying black people. I don't understand. The conversation is, should we pay black people reparations? No, I don't know that that's such a good idea. That was the conversation that we were having.
Okay. And then the follow-up to that is, what is a good idea?
What is a good idea for what?
Ending racism.
You want me to give you an idea for ending racism?
Yes. I came with an idea. I want to pay them to shut the fuck up.
I concede. I have no ideas for ending racism.
Okay, so reparations it is.
Yep, reparations. $6 million for every black person. What about the mixed people? $3 million for
$3 million.
There you go. Racism's over.
I really don't understand why you have such a hard time with this concept.
Because it's a stupid concept.
I'm not talking about reparations. I'm talking about conversations.
Because you make it difficult. I have zero conversations with anybody else, but you make it so difficult. You make it difficult to have a normal conversation. Your motive in every conversation is to trap me, make me look stupid, and it's like, and you do it like by killing the forward momentum of the conversation and frustrating me. And then blaming it on me that the conversation isn't moving forward.
Okay. I object.
I know.
You can't carry a conversation, and I point that out.
Mm-hmm.
That is not my fault as much as it is yours.
Okay.
We were having a conversation about reparations.
Mm-hmm.
I think, therefore, I am. I think that that it is not a bad idea. The government promised a group of people something, and they didn't follow through. I think it is owed to them.
Mm-hmm. And
now the fact that them are died.
my logical next step, which would further the conversation, is which people get money?
Black people.
See how we carry the conversation? I try to carry the conversation, and then you say black people, and then you bring it back to what do you have to answer for?
I answered your question, Anthony.
Which black people?
The black ones. I don't know why that's so fucking hard.
Do you see how you can't carry the conversation?
I gave you an answer.
The black ones. Which black ones?
All the black ones. All the black ones throughout the land. Like in that fucking cartoon when the fucking lion is standing up on the fucking cliff and he says, "You see all them? They're yours." Except not that with black people. But like that. Any black person that the light touches gets reparations.
What about the black people who moved here from black land 2 years ago?
No.
but you just said all the black people.
Except for them. Except for the ones that moved here from Blackland 2 years ago.
Oh, now I'm starting to understand.
What's the fucking problem?
Oh.
Okay, you had to have been in the United States previous to 1974.
What?
You need a
Just
cutoff. I'm
pull
willing to
that
provide it.
Date out of your ass. So if your family had to be in the United States before 1974.
Yes.
What happened in 1974?
You needed a date. I gave you a cutoff.
Okay. How much should each black person get?
It depends. Are we trying to wipe out racism or just slow it down?
Wipe it out. Why would we want to slow it down? We want to wipe that shit out.
$1 million.
Each black person gets $1 million. Even the kids?
No. Because they weren't here before 1974.
So young black people don't get it, just old black people?
Yes.
But that doesn't make any sense. What you're saying makes zero sense. So if you're saying that the reason that black people are behind and owed money is because of they didn't have a fair start, and you're saying that carries through from generation to generation to generation, but you're also saying we're going to cut that generational stuff off at 1974.
No,
your arguments don't make sense.
Yes, it does. The black people that got here after 1974 and don't have anything are just lazy. It has nothing to do with racism.
That got here? What? or were born?
That's it? That's all you got?
So we were talking about black people that were here and their families, but you're talking about black people that were born before a certain date. That's...
There has to be a cutoff. In order for you and I to continue this conversation, it became very clear to me that you needed defined lines in order to operate within. I gave you them lines. 1974 and prior. If you are still alive, you get reparations if you are black. And that way we can there was very little commingling of the races before 1974, so we don't have to deal with the half and halves.
Uh-huh.
We're good. Anybody before 1974 and black, because like the shades didn't start getting lighter and lighter until after 1974 with all the
race mixing.
Race mixing, yes. So prior to the race mixing, everybody that's black gets reparations.
But what about the poor families of people that were born before 1974?
Give me an example. I don't understand what you're saying.
A family that is black and poor, but not born before 1974. I don't know what you mean. You don't understand. So you think that all of the generational wealth shortages stopped in 1974?
No, I'm okay. So let's say that there's somebody that's 30 years old, a black guy that's 30 years old, and he's got 3 kids.
Uh-huh.
All right. No, that's a bad example. He's probably not with the kids. So there's a black woman, 30 years old, got 3 kids.
Uh-huh.
Her dad would still get the money because he's still alive. So it's up to him as the patriarch to take care of the people that are below him or whatever. I don't know. All I know is that I gave you clear lines. 1974, black people reparations.
Okay. You gave me clear lines, and what do you want me to do with those clear lines? What are you asking me?
I don't know.
Okay, then yes.
Perfect. All right. Super chats. Here we come. All right. What do we got?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. First one. I don't know what this says. Gentlemen's
from Sour Brothers. Thanks, Sour Brothers. XK Death Wish. Doug, how did you deal with your addictions?
Not very well. I am still dealing with them every time I talk to Anthony. I don't. Let's see here. Death Wish. If you send me a message on anywhere, I will have a conversation with you about it. I don't want to do it right now. Anthony's got me in a shitty mood.
That's what happens when I'm right.
Luke the Duke. Ever jacket while driving? Yes.
Yes, of course. Who has?
Did I tell the story about? So I wasn't driving, but I must have been 13-ish, maybe. I don't know. I know I was just old enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I know shit would come out of my dick when I would come.
Uh-huh.
And it was like right when I first discovered it, like I really enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
But I was at a yard sale with my mom and my grandma in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And we pulled up and I'm like, I'm going to sit this one out. And I sat in the back seat, took my sock off, jerked off into it, put my sock back on before they even got back in the car. Like, so I was just walking around with, yeah, I did talk about this, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Why didn't you fucking cut me off?
It's a funny story. Maybe people haven't heard it.
Ay caramba, pendejo, gringo, soy un hulutin arriba. I agree.
Yes. Helpless Star. Been really into Brand X podcast lately. It's better than this show. Fuck you, Doug. You're white, and Anthony is cooler. Anyway, you guys hear from John lately? You should have him back on. Love the show.
We just had John on a bonus episode.
Yeah, we just talked to John.
I have a feeling that this came from John. I mean,
it looks like something he would write. Luke the Duke, Olive Garden is okay. World hunger can be solved with their unlimited bread. Applebee's is the place to get drunk at. No other reason to go there.
who the fuck goes to Applebee's to get drunk? That is fucking lame.
Weird. I've never heard of such a thing. I'm going to go to Applebee's and have a beer. That's fucking weird. Nami. Bukaki. Cool.
So think about the people listening to this show, not watching the YouTube, but listening to the audio feed.
Uh-huh.
What they just experienced.
Yep. That's what it says. I don't know what you want me to do with that.
I'm not blaming you. I just want you to put yourself in their position.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody at work listening to us just to pass the time.
Yep.
And what they're choosing to listen to is Nami, 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 nami.
Nummy.
Bukaki.
Bukake.
All right. That is enough for the super chats.
Hold on. Here's a non-super chat. I'll let you read that one.
Alan Lama says, after going through your catalog, I think you guys aren't actually friends. That is a fair point.
Why would you say that? Why would you say something like that? What
You think we're friends?
No, of course not.
Well, that's why he would say it. I mean, it comes through.
But I don't know. You think so? But do you have anybody that you would consider a friend?
Yeah.
Who?
I'm going to say it. You're going to fucking...
You don't know him. He goes to a different school. You fucking homo.
No, as soon as I tell you, you're going to just get all quiet and then the show's over.
No, because I already know what you're going to say.
Then why'd you ask if you know the answer?
It's not a matter of getting all quiet. It's just... Yeah, whatever. So,
see?
No.
You sensitive bitch.
So you don't think that we're friends?
I don't know. I go back and forth with it.
Me too. But
I don't, Anthony, I don't think you're capable of having friends. I am as close to a friend as you will have. How's that?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. and I'm okay with that. I'm curious why you think that, but I'm okay with it.
Because you will not allow people to get close to you. Maybe outside of your immediate family, but
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, why would you want to get close to me? Are we gay?
What, are you trying to fuck me?
I'm not interested.
What? So I mean, I hit the nail on the head, right? So why are you getting defensive?
When did I get defensive? I'm not.
What do you mean we're not friends? I thought we were friends.
No, I did. Nope, that's not what I said at all. All I said was I'm curious why you say that. It's not defensive, just curious. The common cold. I'm the guy at work listening to Bukaki. Nice.
Well, thank you for that.
Thanks. It's better to watch than listen, Bukaki, I guess. Jacob Wolf. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Doug.
Hi, Jacob Wolf. Thank you for the super chat. Can we get to these fucking phone calls so I can get done with this shit?
Stop. If we're not friends, then how does this show work? Why does it work? Is it because we're not friends that it doesn't work?
Okay. Here's how I know that I don't think we're friends.
Okay.
If the show ended today, if this was our last episode,
yeah,
a year from now, do you think we would talk?
Probably not. I'd probably still send you like funny pictures that I found or something. But like talk.
So
no.
outside of the show, we don't talk.
No. Not at all.
Okay. So if we only talk during the show,
mm-hmm.
and we don't talk outside of the show, doesn't that give you all the answers you need?
Yeah. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just trying to understand where we're at. I'm not arguing with you. I never said we were friends. I was just, in fact, I think I said we weren't. I think you asked me and I said no.
What do you mean you don't think we're friends?
Right.
I can say it.
Yeah.
You can't say it.
You look for something different in a friend than I do. I look for nothing because I don't want any.
No. So I don't believe you when you say that. Here's what I believe.
Okay.
I believe that you are so fucked in the head from your childhood that you are just waiting for the moment that anytime you get close to somebody for them to leave you. And as a defense mechanism, you say things like, I don't have any friends because I don't want any. And in reality, it's I don't have any friends because I don't want to allow somebody the chance to leave me.
No, that's stupid.
Ha! How's this for comedy, motherfucker?
No, that's a stupid thing. I
didn't say it was smart. I just said that's what you do.
But that's not true, though.
It is true.
Oh, I didn't think about it that way.
Just take a moment. Forget the fact that you've got people watching and listening, and there's cameras and lights, and forget about all that, and just think about it.
I
you know that I'm eventually going to leave you, and it hurts you.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay that it hurts, Anthony.
No, I don't think that you could leave me, even if you wanted to.
Fuck, I almost just hung up right now.
I don't think you have the balls.
Right now, I'm weighing the laugh that I will get from ending this
I
episode
know exactly what you're doing.
to the disappointment of the people that we're supposed to talk to.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Well, anyways, I think we're best friends, Doug.
Well.
We talk all the time outside the show. We're best friends.
Okay, now the reason that we don't talk outside the show,
Mm-hmm.
do you think that it is strictly because of your work schedule?
No, it has nothing. It has very little to do with my work schedule.
I mean, I kind of thought it did. That's why I said that.
Did that hurt your feelings?
A little bit.
Oh, shit. When we talk, you are not the kind of person that likes to share personal information in a like specific way. You share general stories about fucked up shit, but you don't share you're very guarded with any kind of information. And I'm very open about fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'll say whatever. I'm open about everything. And it's weird. It's a weird thing.
That's funny that had I been asked to describe our relationship,
Mm-hmm.
I would have said the exact same thing about me. You don't divulge any personal information.
But that's not true at all.
So one of us is lying.
Yeah, you.
Okay, you're so full of shit. If you were to poll 10 listeners
Mm-hmm.
and ask them, anybody that's been listening to this show for any length of time,
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you they feel like they know me a hell of a lot better than they know you.
Yeah.
That's because I share and you don't share. I'm Cher, you're Sonny Bono.
Sonny Bobo. All right. No, I disagree.
You already agreed with me though.
But I changed my mind. I think that they know me a lot better than they think they do. Or they don't.
So they're lying.
Or they're lying to themselves.
So
Or
not
they
only is
don't.
it me that's not truthful, now the listeners aren't truthful as well.
Yep. I'm the only one here that's truthful.
Oh, shit. Oh, what's this? Alan responded. He's the one that started this. I didn't mean to bring the show down.
You did. You didn't. You didn't. Maybe you did. Maybe you did, and I didn't realize it.
You want to read that? I got to pull up, find out what the fucking...
Luke DeDuke said, "What is your P.O. box again? Got a Lego set and a jigsaw puzzle I want to send."
The P.O. box is P.O. Box 114, Harper, Kansas, 67058.
There you go.
Hold on.
All right.
I want to make sure I get his name right. Yeah, Gordon, the guy that we had on.
Yeah. And his mom.
Yeah, from the sex toy place.
Yeah.
Got our grab bag.
Got our grab bag.
I'm thinking, before you said that you weren't my friend, I was going to send this shit to you
Mm-hmm.
and then like figure out what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to turn it into something for the listeners. I want to either give it away
Yeah.
or use them slightly and then give it away.
Just wrap something around my cock and then give it away.
Do you think anybody would be interested in if I auctioned off a slightly used cock ring?
Yes. You should put it on auction for women only.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So before we get to our shout outs,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if we have any women listeners left, but I need
one out there, right?
I need a woman that is willing to record some lines for our audio drama, because our what's the name? Not Spicoli. What was the Jew's name?
Schmecklenburg.
Schmecklenburg is no longer. We need an understudy for Schmecklenburg.
Is she ghosting you?
No, she's not able to do it.
Oh, that sucks. I thought you were going to ask for some women to send you some panties or something. That's where I thought you were going with that.
All right. We ready to do the fucking shout outs?
Yeah.
It's going to be another hour. Okay. So in order to make me feel better about this,
I have to pee so bad. Go ahead.
the show is over. Okay.
Yes. I don't
So
understand
if
why
you
that
don't
matters, but yes.
If you don't, hey, let me do this so I feel better. If it, just fuck off. If you don't like listening to the shout outs and extended phone conversations and the phone ringing and people not picking up, stop it now. Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.
Oh, fuck. Oh yeah. Patreon.com/who's right. I made it an hour and 25 minutes without fucking saying that website. That's a record.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. All right. There. Now I can relax.
There
The pressure of the show is off.
Now I can relax. All right. All right. So,
Hey.
What?
I want to try this thing that I told you about where I can mute the.
Sure.
So before you do anything, I want to try the first one.
Okay.
So you can tell me if you can hear the phone ringing.
Okay.
It doesn't mean you have to stop talking completely.
Well, I wasn't sure if the phone was going to ring.
Do an ad read.
Go to Big Mattress and buy a big mattress for your big fat ass.
Okay. So tell me if you can hear the phone ringing.
No.
Neither can I. It's completely muted.
Neither can I.
Hello? I don't know what's going on. Hello? Hello? I can't. I got nothing.
Can you not even hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear.
You just hung up on somebody. Are we done? I have to pee. I have to pee so fucking bad.
Fuck you. All right, try this. Okay, can you hear that?
No.
You didn't hear any beeping?
I heard the doot. I heard that, but
this is a nightmare.
Is it ringing or not ringing? How the fuck?
I don't hear
supposed to know?
anything.
Let's just scrap that idea then. Obviously, it doesn't work.
I haven't done anything but try to dial the phone. We still have we have a fuck ton of calls to make.
Yeah, so
call. Go pee.
All right, are you going to talk while I pee?
Hold on.
Hi.
Hi.
Richard is currently unavailable. Please speak clearly. Your voicemail is being transcribed by Umail.
What? Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Thanks for signing up to our Patreon, Richard. Bye.
Bye.
That counts. I'm moving it to completed.
All right. Oh,
fuck me.
Jamexy signed up for the $5 tier. Thank you, Jamexy. I don't know how you say that. Fucking X's in names is weird.
All right. Hold on. Okay. Do you hear it ringing?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you now.
Awesome.
All I can hear is the phone ringing.
Awesome.
I can't hear you.
Awesome.
This is awesome.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Okay. During that time, could you hear the phone ringing?
Yeah.
And you could hear me?
Yeah.
I just couldn't hear you.
Yes.
What sense does that make? Why would I have that button?
I said, this is awesome. And you said, I can't hear you. This is awesome.
All right. Devin, that was your fucking phone call. Thanks.
Cherry signed up for the $5 tier. Thank you. Shit, Cherry.
I'm supposed to read this instead of a phone call because this guy's in Australia or something.
Okay.
Hey, Doug, and the other one, whatever his name is, the incompetent one, was looking forward to the call so I could tell you guys about my girlfriend's diaper fetish. But unfortunately, Australians aren't allowed on the show because we didn't partake in the Black Lives Movement or 9/11, either one.
What?
Anyway, shout out to my girlfriend, Caitlin. I'll see you when I get home. So if Caitlin's watching, be
Change
the new
your-
Schmecklenburg.
There you go. We need you to change your diaper and be Schmecklenburg.
Fuck, these are brutal. I don't understand what this button's supposed to do. Anybody that's got the Roadcaster, let me know what the little ear button is for down by the thing.
Oh my gosh. Geck. Looks like Geck signed up for $4, 4 squigglies and 50 squigglies. 4.5 squigglies. Whatever that fucking means. Thanks, Geck. And Jack signed up for the $5 here. Thank you, Jack. Bob Rowland. Thank you, Bob Rowland.
Hello.
Uncle Auschwitz.
Oh God, there's a hell of an echo.
That's on your end.
Oh fuck.
Yep, all on your end, buddy.
What's going on, man?
All right, there we go. Holy shit. Apparently I'm just being retarded. But hey. How's the how much of a fucking shit show is the show today?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being our average, it was a 10.
Oh, good, sweet, awesome. All right, awesome.
We almost
Yeah.
broke up again.
we average a 10, and we didn't almost break up.
Sure you don't. What else is fucking new though? I mean, hell, it's every fucking episode.
So what part of the country are you in?
I'm from Kentucky.
You ever been to Harlan, Kentucky?
No, plenty of people from there. Haven't heard anything good though.
I used to go there and drink quite a bit.
Harlan,
Oh well,
Kentucky.
man, that
It's the county that Harlan is in. It's right on the border of Virginia. It's a dry county.
Oh,
And my dad used to be friends with a bootlegger that lived there.
really? Interesting. Are you making all this up? Is this from a movie or something?
No, it's a true story. I'm sure Mr. Auschwitz here can confirm that it is a dry county, or at least it was a couple years ago anyway.
I don't know. A lot of places have changed over to wet. Honestly, Kentucky's kind of going through a wild time.
Just fucking back my story so I can move on, man.
Okay, fuck, man. Sorry. I mean,
See what I got to deal with?
yeah, everything is dry as hell. And there's no drinks over here. In fact, you get shot in the face if you even seen with a beer.
Perfect.
So, let's see. What do you do for a living?
I'm a car detailer.
Really? Like at a car dealership?
What is the funniest thing that you have found while you were? Wait, do you buy they buy cars and then you detail them before they sell them?
Yeah, it's that kind of operation. We work for like a chain of dealerships.
So have you ever found it? Shut up. Have you ever found anything that a previous owner left in the car?
Oh, dude, we found all sorts of shit. You wouldn't fucking believe the amount of fucking just free gear I got. It's crazy.
What could? Like what? What have you
Okay,
found?
so hold on. I'll fucking yeah. Okay. I found a like whenever the fucking Galaxy S8s or whatever fuck were new. I found one of those in a fucking car unlocked and all that shit. It was a fucking pretty good find. And not that long ago, we had this is a fucking nice thing find, but we had one that it was a repo car, right? And so whenever they, were like, hey, we're going to repo your shit, apparently there was a whole fucking gang of guys that went and pissed in all the seats and the fucking floorboard, all sorts of shit. And it sat out on a fucking dealership for about 2 weeks in the baked sun until it finally came over to us. And, dude, the fucking smell from that, you wouldn't, it smelled like 50 corpses just chilling in the back of there.
At that point, don't you just smash the car into a little cube? Be done with it?
We wanted to, but no, you gotta like strip out the carpet, strip out the seats, and fucking just wash them for hours and hours. And we never got the smell out. That was a lost cause. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking about.
All right, you got to talk to this guy while I pee.
Just go pee in your car.
Oh fuck.
All right.
Doug,
What?
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
I sent you like a fucking email 1,000 years ago. I don't think you read it. I don't care though. Dude,
Apparently you do
still
care
make
if
the
that's how you
fucking
lead.
vape?
If you lead.
Well, okay. Well, hell yeah. You still make those fucking vape juices and shit? What's the deal with that?
No, I quit that a long time ago. I sold the company.
Hell.
But if you're interested in making the shit, I'll be more than happy to send you my recipes.
Hey, all right. Yeah, that'll work. Cool.
That's it. That's your only question for me is vape juice recipes.
Dude, I've been listening to you guys for, like, I went through your back catalog to all the shitty episodes in the beginning. I don't really have any unanswered questions, honestly.
Did you go back to the beginning of the catalog or the beginning of the catalog on Spotify?
Oh, no, on Spotify, like on the RSS feed, like all the way back to, I started like right after you guys were like, man, this whole debate show thing isn't working out too well.
Right. So if you were to Google Who's Right Podcast Libsyn, or just go through our webpage, our website, you can listen to all the episodes prior to what we put on Spotify. There's like another 40 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like I went back on that feed all the way back.
Oh, well, fuck you
Well, fuck you.
then. All right. Well, thank you very much for upgrading your pledge.
No problem. Thanks for keeping me fucking at least a little bit entertained while I'm cleaning piss out of cars and shit.
Yeah, yucky job. All right, man. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. All right, take care.
Bye.
Mark Caffery said, considering I'm your only listener with a girlfriend amongst this group of incels, I'll get her to record your lines and live through her fame. Twitter me, lads.
No, I'm not reaching out to you. You reach out to me.
And then do something for me.
Yes. Okay, I talked about this. They're not doing me a favor. Like, because I don't want to do this.
They're not doing me a favor. I think whether you want to do it or not, they're still doing you a favor.
No, I am giving them an opportunity.
You're a megalomaniac.
Tell me to reach out to you.
Do you know
Twitter
who
me.
I am?
Twitter me.
Hey, 1 second, Mike. Please move.
He put me on hold?
No, I'm here.
What the fuck did I hear? Snitlock.
No, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
He's not even there, Anthony.
Yeah, I mean,
He's here. He's here.
You really can't tell that I'm trying to fuck with the guy, Anthony?
Yeah, I was going along with it.
You were repeating him. I was trying to pretend like we couldn't hear him. That was my out.
Jesus Christ. Always looking for an out.
How you doing, Mr. Snitlock?
I am doing great. I was in the middle of a restaurant eating with my friends. I thought you guys were going to call me earlier.
Was it an
I didn't think you were
Applebee's?
get to my call tonight. Nah, some shitty diner out in the middle of nowhere.
What part of the country is this diner in?
Minnesota. No, I want to call Kai a bitch.
That's fine.
One of the official podcast episodes that was recent, they were talking about what's cool or not, and he said that cars are uncool and that they're lame. But all they do is sit around talking about video games, Star Wars, and dumb shit. And it's something that's actually cool, like cars, there's like Mustangs and shit. They call it lame. What the fuck? All you guys do is sit in your ass all day, and there's an actual hobby where you go out and do shit.
Hey,
They
Snitlock.
call it lame. Yeah?
Shut the fuck up. I need you to tell me the name of the diner that you're in so I can call them.
Country Kitchen.
Anthony, find out where he's at and
Minnesota.
call that Country Kitchen
Mm-hmm.
and call in a bomb threat. And then we get to hear.
Oh, God. All I can think is cars are kind of lame, dude.
They're fucking sick. What are you talking about?
Fuck.
Talking about how lame they are.
All right. So did you really? Here's what I think. Here's why I'm pissed off.
Mhm.
I am insecure.
Mhm.
Okay. The only thing I got out of this is that you spent $5 so that you could say fuck Kaya, and you knew he would hear it.
I mean, that's kind of half of it, but I also really like your show. I've been listening to you a few months, and the backlog's pretty nice, so it helps me at work.
So do we owe Kaya $2.50 for this?
No, don't give him shit. I don't want you to give him any money.
Jesus Christ.
I want you to give him money.
I don't know. I'm just trying to make fucking.
I'm pretty sure we're going to have to just
that
stop
guy-
making these phone calls.
Thank you. All right.
Not because of me. Don't thank me. I like it.
Okay, Anthony, you talk to him for a bit, just like 30 seconds. Give me a break. Go.
Anthony,
What's going on?
what's so lame about cars? Tell me what's so lame about cars. What's stupid about them? Go on.
It's so you
Extrapolate
get
on
it.
your point.
So you get in them, you drive to where you need to go. As far as that goes, cars are fine. But like caring about like 64 Mustang, 65 it's just stupid to me. And like working on cars is fucking dumb. Like it's so boring. And like you the goal should be to get a job to where you can pay somebody else to work on your car for you. Like a car should be a means to get from one place to another, not like, like look at my car. Like it just seems weird.
Well, like,
A little bit of backstory. Anthony, doesn't your wife do all like the repairs and shit around your place?
Yeah, she changed out the engine in our car.
No, I wasn't sliding your wife. Like,
No,
I
you
know,
were sure
like,
sliding me.
yes, I was sliding you.
Yeah.
I'll back out of the conversation now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you two.
No, there was no interruption.
okay, something about like, okay, so if you work on your car, you're doing basic shit. That's boring. I can agree. If you do work on your basic commuter car, but if you're working on, let's say, like your performance car, you're putting on like a turbocharger, or you're fixing something, getting in a new transmission. That's fun. It's like coding. Like when you code, just coding something. I can't say that. Like you can kind of get what I'm saying. Once you're passionate about it and you're putting into something you love, it has that weight behind it.
Oh, well, now that you've compared working on cars to coding, I can completely relate.
So, okay.
Well, what the fuck does Anthony do?
What do I do?
He watches Bob's Burgers.
I watch Bob's Burgers. You ever seen it? It's great. It's like coding.
Okay, you're a machinist, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm a machinist too.
Okay.
It's like when you do stuff for your job, it can be boring, but when you're working on a personal part that you're actually trying to use for something, it gets fun because you can shape it and you're going to use something and you put all the parts into it.
How old are you?
18.
You're not a
Yeah,
fucking machinist. You're a button pushing operator.
I'm telling you, I felt roughly the same way when I was in my early 20s when I was first learning about machining. It was interesting and fun. Come back and talk to me when you're fucking in your 40s, and it's not.
I don't plan on doing it when I'm in my 40s.
What? What are you trying? I got nothing, man.
What?
So I've never been interested in cars. It's fine. I'm not like saying you shouldn't be interested in cars. I'm telling you that I agree with Kaya. Cars are sort of lame. I don't understand the fascination other than like, you mean I can drive really far in a short amount of time? That's the fascination. Like, I don't care. Like, if I take the transmission out of this car and put it in this car and it goes like 0 to 60 in 14 minutes or whatever the fucking.
Okay, for comparison. So cars serve a practical purpose.
Right.
Okay. So do ovens.
Right.
You never hear people bragging about like taking the heating elements out of one oven and putting it in, I've got a supercharger on my oven now.
Why would you put a supercharger on a car?
Because it makes it more fun.
Like, because it's faster?
Yeah, because you can like race other people and you can beat them and you can go against other people. Yeah, that's fun.
Oh.
like cars.
Anthony,
You just like driving
you have no
really
idea what
fast.
it's like. You have no idea what it's like to live your life a quarter mile at a time.
That's very true. we can't just let you or anybody else come on here and say fuck Kaya. I mean, I'm okay with saying fuck Kaya, but like you're saying fuck Kaya because he said cars are lame. Well, cars are lame. I mean, you're gonna have to come with something better than that.
That's fine, but when it comes from the guy who always talk about his video games and the people on the other podcasts that just talk about Legos and shit all the time, and then they just unequivocally say cars are lame.
Do you not like Legos?
No, not now. When I was like 10.
Oh, you're too cool for Legos now. That's what it is.
Oh, so you're saying you play with Legos, Doug? And you play with Legos?
Yeah, Legos are cool.
Legos are for fags. Unless somebody's got that roller coaster Lego set they're trying to get rid of. So, okay, I think it speaks to the different types of mentalities that is out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think Legos are fun. I think any type of that building type of thing is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
You can't agree with me. You just said Legos are stupid.
No, well, when you're older, then you should move on to larger things, and you should expand that, not just stay with Legos.
Yeah, if Lego sizes expanded to your age, I would have that set too. Thanks for supporting us. Goodbye.
Bye. Alan Lammis signed up for the $5 tier. Thank you, Alan. Luke signed up at $5 tier. Thank you very much, Luke. Tessiursa.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck?
No, I just tried calling this number and it says Google can't connect to it.
Why?
Here, I don't know.
Tessiursa. Thank you, Tessiursa.
Hello?
Oscar.
Doug.
Oscar.
Hello,
I have
Oscar.
a question. I have a question for you, Oscar.
And what's that?
What would drive you to sign up to our $100 Patreon tier?
What would drive me to? Well, that's a good question. In hopes of hearing Anthony say nigger one more time.
What?
Anthony,
I guess that would be a good answer.
can you please give it to the man?
No. Sorry, buddy.
Come on,
Sorry.
you did it in earlier episodes. I don't see why not now.
Sorry to disappoint you.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that's fucked up, Anthony.
That's fucked
He
up,
gave
man.
us $100.
Uh-huh.
Give the man what he give the man what he paid for.
In the course of 3 months. Give you about 300, but then I have to drop off, unfortunately. But that's fucked up.
You're right. It is fucked up that you had to drop off, unfortunately.
All right, so what do you do, Oscar?
I work in retail management. I work in Compton, retail management. Let's leave it at that.
Like the city
sure
of
you're
Compton?
familiar with the
Are you a drug dealer?
city of Compton, yeah. Perhaps. Retail management.
That means he steals shit and sells it. You sell shit out of the back of your car, don't you?
Okay.
That type of profit, sir.
What is it going to take? So what is it going to take to get our stickers slapped up in Compton? Like, I want to take over Compton.
So let me answer that. I've been a fan of your guys' podcast for quite some time. And I messaged you about this, fucking asshole. Where the fuck are my stickers? When you were still giving out the stickers, you never sent them to me, you piece of shit.
I did. You live in Compton.
No, you did not.
If you live in Compton, there's a good chance you don't get your fucking mail every day.
That's besides the fucking point. I'm expecting quality service
All right.
from
So
a quality podcast.
I think that you have received the exact service that you would expect from our show. So what I will say is send me a message on Patreon with your address, and I will guarantee you that you get more stickers than you know what to do with. But
More stickers than I know what to do with. You underestimate my fucking stupidity.
what I need, what is it? Compton Boulevard? Is that Compton Avenue?
I'm on Long Beach Boulevard, so if I slap a fucking sticker here, I'll get shot, but it'll be worth it.
Yeah, I'll be good with it.
Yeah, it'll definitely be worth it.
All right, so the neighborhood that you live in, is it more red or blue?
Yeah.
Or nearest you, is it red or blue?
I got all types of people here. I'm like right in the dead center. So I have Mexicans on one side, blacks behind me. I don't know if I'm about to get deported. I don't know if I'm about to get shot, get some oranges. I got people all over the place.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to make sure you send me your address. I'm gonna contact you because I got an idea. I got something I want you to do. Thank you for.
I mean, I don't mind that, man.
Well, it's anything illegal. It's just I got an idea.
It's not anything illegal. Do you think that matters?
It doesn't matter here. Exactly. I go to Inglewood. I go to Compton. It's not going to matter. They're not going to give a shit.
Did you ever meet NWA?
It's funny you should say that. I've actually met Snoop Dogg. I've met Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube because of where I work. Thankfully, I didn't get shot. So
it's almost like you're not giving us any fucking details.
Please tell me that Snoop Dogg bought a toaster from you.
I'd be more than happy to talk to you. I'd be more than happy to talk to you, dude. But honestly, I work graveyards, and you caught me like right in the middle of half awake, half asleep. So I'm like here and there.
All right. Well, you get some sleep. We're gonna wrap this show up. Thank you for signing up and supporting us. We appreciate it, and I'll make sure your stickers come out.
Of course, man. It's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good one.
Good. Keep it that way.
Love it. Struggling Fish loves Anthony. Oh, signed up for 4.5 squigglies. Thank you, Struggling Fish. Sucks that you're struggling. It's cool that you're a fish.
Just isn't it funny how you just use words to fill space?
Right. Matt signed up for the $5 tier. Thank you, Matt.
Doug, is this you?
Yes, it is. How are you doing?
Pretty good, man. What's up?
Anthony's here as well.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Anthony. I called a while back. Sorry for calling you a bad co-host. You've actually gone pretty good over the last couple months.
Thanks. I've been trying. Put my best foot forward.
Oh, well, it's been working. Good job, man.
Oh shit! Thanks.
Okay, can you top the last guy? The last guy we talked to was from Compton, California. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from New York, man. There's not that much interesting here, unless you want to talk about shitty lockdowns and shit here.
Are you in
but I can tell you about what?
So I don't think you understand how the rest of the world works. When somebody says they're from New York, in my mind, that means you see the Freedom Tower every day. Like you're right in the middle of Manhattan. There's no other part of New York.
You live between the buildings.
Nah, that's the thing. The only people that live near the Freedom Tower are rich businessmen. I kind of live in the old person part of New York, which is Queens. Like all we got here are old Italians and old Jewish couples. That's about it.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
So you have your own place then?
Nah, hell no. It's way too fucking expensive here for that shit.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. I was
living
curious
at
how
home.
much rent is in Queens, New York.
It's even for like a 1-bedroom, it's still like $1,600 a month. So
Holy
not super
shit.
cheap.
Jesus Christ, man. Yep. You ever met Snoop Dogg?
Yep. But yeah, like I was saying though, I could tell you if you want to hear about someplace interesting. I did just come back from visiting family in the third world. So I could tell you how that like is
What?
right now during COVID, which is not that great.
What country?
Dominican Republic. It's basically Haiti's less shitty neighbor, more or less.
So is that when you say Dominican Republic, I think like grass huts and mud houses and shit.
Yeah, that's about right. No, you got it. That's about right. But instead of mud huts, it's houses made out of tinfoil, basically.
Really? Wow.
How many?
No, I mean, literally, like the roofs are made out of tin. Like when it rains, like you hear that shit, like I don't know, like it was on fucking like loudspeakers all over the damn house.
Jesus. So are they locked down? I mean, if you already live in like a fucking basically a mud hut with a tin roof,
Yeah.
I mean, do they lock them down? It's like your life already is bad enough.
Yeah. We have a fucking curfew, man. It gets at 7 o'clock. So everyone's got to be at home unless you are getting out of work. And if you're not, and the cops pass by you, they're fucking grabbing your ass and throwing you in the back of their car.
Because
Holy
COVID spreads
shit.
as of 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I never understood
Yeah.
fucking curfews.
So
Dude, when I was over there, I saw there was a kid that just came out that was playing out in front of his parents' house. The police came by, the kid ran into the house, and the cops went in and arrested like the entire household.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
so
Dude, the police over there are no joke.
in a situation like that, because I am completely ignorant, I assume that the houses have electricity.
Most of the time.
Like it
I
doesn't
didn't even
work
have
all the
running
time?
water. I had running water like maybe like 40% of the time I was over there.
How long were you there?
About like a week and a half, more or less.
Why would you go there?
To visit family. I got to visit family sometimes. I don't go that often, though.
Why
Fuck
don't you
that.
why don't you bring them
that.
to you? Wouldn't it be better to bring them to you?
Dude, because that's not easy, man. Like, even like in Dominican, I don't know how it is anywhere else, but in the Dominican Republic, for them to give you a passport to leave the fucking country, you have to prove you have assets first. I don't know why, but basically you have to prove you have money. Like, if you don't have a house, a car, a job, they won't give you a passport to leave the place.
That's to ensure that you'll come back.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, more or less, basically. So, you know, anyone that leaves might just like stay here illegally and just never go back.
Wow. That's fucking crazy. Why don't you smuggle your family in?
Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that, man. You might be able to do it over the Mexican border, man, but like over the ocean, yeah, good luck. Besides, it's just way too shitty over there. It's like there's no way to. I don't even know if there's that much smuggling. I don't know how many people can actually get in illegally from over there. I think most of them go. I think I heard if you're getting in here illegally from there, you go to Puerto Rico first, and someone over there smuggles you in.
So, Anthony, I don't know geography at all.
Nope. Me
Okay,
either.
so I just Googled Dominican Republic, and I wanted to see if there was anything that could spark a question or anything while I had the opportunity to talk to somebody that's been there.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned.
Oh, I can tell you more shit.
So it goes Florida,
Mm-hmm.
then the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
Next to the Bahamas is Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
Past Cuba is Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Dominican Republic. Then Puerto Rico.
Jeez.
I had no idea that Puerto Rico. I guess I thought Puerto Rico was connected to the U.S.
Huh.
It might as well be, to be honest. That's where you get in illegally from 50 different countries. So might as well be, to be honest. It's basically mini Mexico at this point.
That's weird.
So yeah, it's like if you want to know more of that place, the one thing, fuck you libertarians that say you don't fucking want traffic laws. Holy shit, over there, intersections, good luck. There are no fucking traffic lights. You get to an intersection, it's a fucking free for all. You gotta go, like, you gotta decide, am I gonna let these like 4 motorcycles get in front of me, or am I gonna, like, you know, get into a fender bender with some jackass like trying to get in from like fucking like the other block? It's like it's a fucking free for all everywhere.
Anthony,
driving anywhere over there.
Me and you drove to Chicago for a work trip.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recall how panicked I get with traffic when I'm driving?
Yes.
Okay, so I have driven in like downtown Chicago, lots of traffic, and I am not exaggerating when I say this. This is a true statement. I came up to an intersection and I got so filled with anxiety because I didn't know how to deal with it was like sensory overload.
Mm-hmm.
I closed my eyes and stomped on the gas pedal.
You do that over there, you're probably at least taking down like 4 people on motorcycles, like because that's the thing over there, and I think it's the same in a lot of like these third world countries. Trust me, a lot of people don't have cars. Almost everyone has like a motorcycle or a scooter.
Just because it's
when you're on a
easier?
motorcycle or a scooter, and no, it's just they're cheaper, and when you're in traffic, like you can just like a lot of these people just like try to weave through traffic. So it's like if you're in a car, like you just go into like and you just hit an intersection without like looking both ways, you're probably gonna hit like at least like 4 different motorcycles trying to overtake you at like right there.
Jesus Christ.
If Anthony, let's say that you had a bunch of family that lived in a shithole like the Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
No, and they had a hut that you could come visit.
Mm-hmm.
No running water 40% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Would you go visit them?
No, of course not.
No, me neither. Okay, I just
my family lives down the street, and I don't go visit them.
Hey man, it's been like 8 years since I visited them. They needed me for a while, especially it's like I leave them some money and stuff like that, because that's the thing too. It's like being over there and talking with them. It really you really realize why people come over here to work like shit jobs. Like like we were like illegals don't make any money. They get paid like shit, but over there that's still a shit ton of money. Like you could work a Target job, like a Target employee, the money they make over there you'd be living well. Like if you told someone I make $26,000 a year, they'd be like, damn, do you work in a hospital, man? That's a lot of money.
Wait a minute.
Hospital.
With the amount of money that we're bringing in on our Patreon, that's the key. Yeah. If we want to podcast professionally and only do that for a living, we got to move to the Dominican Republic.
Holy shit. Is there anywhere in the Dominican that you can have water 100% of the time? Because that's like a necessity.
Yeah, probably. But you got to deal with like 1 megabyte download speed. So I don't think you can podcast much from over there.
Oh,
I mean, that's not too far from where you're at now, right? All right.
Yeah, we got to get through the rest of these.
Thank you very much for supporting us.
Yeah, have a good one, man.
Yeah, no problem. You guys too. Take care.
Yep. Ooh-wee. I made a poo-poo in me union knickers, mister. Would you square me some gobblers and maybe scrub me little knob for just a bit? Edited their pledge from $9.50 to $10.
You read so poorly.
I know. Terrible.
When you read, you can't read ahead, can you?
No, I can barely read behind.
I can't read. All right.
Thanks, guy or girl that pooped in their pants. What is this? Beck. Let's see. Beck is a new patron at $151.21. Thank you, Beck.
I don't know what the A means.
I don't
know
either.
if that's Australian dollars or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure. American. It stands for American.
American squigglies.
Billy Bongo edited their pledge from $5 to $10. Thank you very much, Billy Bongo.
I love your enthusiasm. You want to grab that super chat while you're...
What do we got here? Super chat. Doug, what?
It doesn't look like Jackson is going to answer.
Jacob said, Doug, I was listening to an old episode and it sounded like you were insinuating that you went to jail. You don't have to answer why if you don't want to.
Okay. Jackson.
Hello, Doug.
Hello, Jackson.
I want to do your Jew voice.
You're not a girl, Jackson.
You sure?
Do you identify as a girl?
I can.
Okay, give me your best Jew girl impression.
All right. A nickel? Really?
All right, you're in.
Thank you.
That was actually kind of funny.
Okay, send me a message on Patreon, and I will send you the lines over.
All right, man. Thanks.
Casting call is
I'll be
over. We have hired Schmecklenburg.
Casting call.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Bye.
Yep. Have a good one.
What if he actually had a Jew girl with him and he
Her name was Anne Frank.
Why does that sound so bad to say?
I don't know. There's lots of people named Anne Frank. I didn't
No,
mean it in a bad way.
A Jew girl.
A Jew girl. Oh, I don't know.
All right.
Abhinav.
Oh, hold on. I wanted to Jacob. Yeah, I may have for fighting Jacob, okay? Fuck.
Oh, Jesus. Abhinav. Is that what it is? Abhinav. Signed up for the $5 tier. Thank you much. Blah, blah, blah.
This is so fucking brutal, man.
2 hours. We're over 2 hours.
I'm sitting here I cannot focus on this number. I've dialed it like 4 fucking times. And I'm just like, I just want to be done with this. One.
My God. Howard. Thank you, Howard. for signing up for the $5 tier. Howard.
6-3.
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh,
All right, Joe, you better fucking answer. Oy vey. Ah! All right, we only got one more after this.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can wrap this up.
I'm sorry.
That was Joe. That was your chance. You missed out. You have to upgrade your tier if you want.
Such a nice guy.
You take care of it then. How would you deal with it?
Call back next week, I guess. I don't know.
No. Fuck, man. You know how many of these would drag over from week to week? And then just to call them and have it not... Call me.
You call me.
All right, you take the lead on this one. This is the last one.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Doug?
How's it going?
I'm doing all right, man. How y'all doing?
Oh,
we're
we are
doing
good.
Just great.
You still got a delay?
No, it doesn't sound like it this week.
Nope.
All right, good.
So what?
Well, I'm ready for my questions, man. Ask me where I live.
I'm not asking that anymore.
You ain't asking that anymore. That's the only reason I signed up.
just to tell people where you lived. All right, where do you live?
Montana.
That sucks.
Oh, hold on. Is it Whitefish, Montana?
Oh, no, sadly not. I live out towards
damn it.
Billings.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been awesome. We could have had a guy go in there for us. Fucking whatever that place is called. Midway Equipment Rental. Oh, God. What do you do there in Montana? Do you raise cattle?
No, I don't. I'm a construction worker. I operate excavators.
You're not much for conversation, are you, Brian?
No, man. I got some conversation. I was hoping that you guys give me some chances to tell some stories.
All right. What do you got? What's the first story you got?
Oh man, I got a lot. Do you want something when I fuck up machines, or when I name my friends, troll my friends on the job sites?
Fucked up machines.
So my first time driving a water wagon, it's just this massive, it's like a massive truck with a multiple 1,000-gallon water tank on the back. I was driving it across the job site, writing down some gravel for a compaction test. And you have to keep going pretty fast because if you water it too much, it gets too much moisture and it won't pass. So I have to do it again. So I was driving real fast down this road, and I did not see this tiny little hill at the end of the road. And I hit that thing going like 20 miles per hour and bounced this gigantic ass water wagon up in the air like 2 feet. My boss was right there watching. And he rolled up on me like extremely pissed. And there were safety guys all over this job site. And they just happened to have been looking the other way when I did it, didn't see me. And I didn't get thrown off the site for it, but I got my ass chewed pretty good.
Did it break the truck?
You know, I did not break the truck, but I had done this several times in front of this guy. He was a brand new superintendent, and I was stressed out working with this dude because he was riding my ass like every day for a couple weeks. So he was constantly on me.
I thought you said you fucked up equipment.
Oh, man, to him, it was pretty fucked up. It still ran, but he did not appreciate that. Fucked up the suspension, but the thing still ran.
All right.
Do you want to make this a weekly segment where Brian tells us a story from the job site every week?
Yes, absolutely.
I love that.
All right. Hey,
Let me
Brian.
give you one more. I'll make it short.
Brian.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to leave your name up here for next week, and we're going to call you at this time next week. I want you to have another story about a day in the life of a construction worker.
I got you, man.
All right.
Maybe if I tell you one short real quick.
No.
Yes.
We still have to do the after show chat, Anthony.
That's a maybe. Yeah. No, we do. Yeah, it'll have to be next week, buddy.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
Bye.
See ya. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.